Okay, so my broadcast stopped for a second, but he said he said since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead.
Oof.
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it.
I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Wait, that actually
Yes.
mattered?
I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Seekers of truth!
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Bro, is Teddy in Nanako's memories? Like, what is going on here? Will this finally help uncover the information about that will lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home early and get some rest. Whew. All right. So I think I'm on a good track. Okay, and let me get some rest real quick. I'm also go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Today is the day school is founded, so you have the day off from school. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the info you need to catch the killer. Okay. Oh, wait, is that Naoto? Oh, I can't even do my little... Dude, I can't even do my little touchpad thing that allows me to see what I can do for the day. Oh, I'm just investigating people? Makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. Come on, bro. Okay, okay. Info on what happened before we entered the TV world, You know, about the first murder, I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much info as we can. I'll see you later. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Oh, start yapping to people. Listen to this. Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once in a life. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's not gonna get it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that guy from the bear suit, but nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Good ass question. GA. Even if somebody's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. You still remembers him? Yeah, I think so. guy's wearing a gas mask. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I'd like to stay here and watch the sunset, of course. I'm going to watch the TV and go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog, and I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news they had that suspect. So the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? This guy's got nothing else to say. Let's check out the shrine, I guess. Yeah, little kids, do you remember anything? Hey, that net you have is the one I lost. You found it more than you think, so you can keep it. My grandpa got a new one. Oh man, I don't care about this shit. Okay. So the shopping district and shrine are completely useless. Can't go to high school. Well, let's check out Junis, and then I'm going to try the floodplain. I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exam next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Wow. Man, people do not give a fuck, huh? Can I ask this guy? He's just gonna give me a damn side quest. And no way's down here. What about you? Sorry, all I remember is something happened. I know it's pretty shocking, but that's all I can say. A lot of time's passed. Right? What you, old guy? About those murders. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz to Aspirin. You remember that, don't you? Wow, dude. Okay, let's try Okina. Oh my god, the fog is hit. It's hit Okina now. Oh, she looks weird. Oh my god, I need to talk to him again. Is there anybody that's got anything useful? Please! Can I go see the movies? Oh, okay, let's go back to Eniba. Dude, there's nobody here that's got any useful info. And I think the high school's locked off for now, isn't it? Yeah, I can't even do anything. Let's go to the Dojima residence! Okay, no, I don't want to go back home. Wait. Okay, I can't even continue the day. I actually have to talk to some people. Okay, well, let's go back to the shopping district and see if there's anybody I missed. What you? Still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I completely forgot about it. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? I already talked to this girl, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh yes, the fucking conspiracy dude. Bro, there's nobody here with useful info. Come on. Dude, it's like everybody's literally forgotten it. Like, literally. It's pissing me off. Wait, can I ask more questions? Oh, wait. Recall anyone suspicious. Have I seen any weird people aside from Namatame-san? No. I hope I don't think so. Oh. It's a small town. If there's anyone suspicious, there'd be rumors going all around. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. But you, bro, Chacho. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't realize I could ask a second question, so let me recomb the town real quick. Yeah, Kanji, you got anything, bro? Okay, it's just the same thing. I think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town. Would you say if I had? I'm pretty sure I'd remember. Okay. Uki. Okay. Let's try the. There's like one guy here. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't see anyone particular suspicious. Freak! Yo, can the cat tell me anything? Meow meow, okay. Huh. Oh. This is PMO, bro, PMO. Let's go back to the shopping district, I guess. Actually, no, there's that girl at UNS. Fuck. Hold on, I want to go talk to her real quick. Try to talk to Naoto again as well. Suspicious person. Oh, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Okay, that's a lead. Wait, hold on. Can you said she was in the shopping district? I think she's wandering around the shopping district. Okay. Now, it means that's in the shopping district. I don't have to go anywhere else. Okay, I already talked to her. No, I didn't need to ask the same question again. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that Namatame person came to talk to her and she started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV was about his relation to Saki. Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems that Namatame at least something. Also, the person she wanted me to talk to was a she. Fuck. I don't want to go to the shrine. Yeah, why is that kid dressed up like James Sunderland? You have a question for me? Okay, I think it's this girl. No, it's not. Okay, I was wrong. I was deadpan wrong. Bro! Who else have I not talked to? Oh wait, it's Rize, fuck. Fuck, bro. Say not helping. Wait, is this the girl that they were talking about? Okay. Alright, now what if I go back to the girl at Junis? Dude. Ugh, sucks. Is there really nobody at the gas? Is there somebody at the gas station I might have missed? Actually, let me save game real quick. Okay, I'm not getting anything, bro. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie. Come on, bro. I just want some leads. Okay, what if I try... No, I didn't want to go to the floodplain. What the fuck? Why am I... Let's... What if I try to go home? This girl just wants to sell me shit. Okay. Okay, let me try... What if I go to Junes and then gather everybody and tell them what I've learned? I could gather more Evers. Ah. No, I don't want to go back to Junes. Whoopsie. Let's go to the shopping district. Dude, was this girl that's not up here not her? Like, this is the one I was thinking about. I've gotten kind of freaked out. Do I need to buy her a gas mask before she could talk to me or something? Ugh. Damn, I got a nice ass pistol for Nato. Okay, first of all. No, I don't want to buy fucking food, bro. Oh. I don't know who to talk to. What the fuck?